everyone, welcome to Starshine Tarot. My name is Lizzie. I hope you're doing good and ready to learn a little bit more about my tarot library. We're digging into my love reading decks, what I focus. Could be for twin flames, soulmates, any kind of love reading. These are the decks I go to. But before I do that, I'm going to show you some things that I made myself to use in tarot card readings. If you're a tarot card reader, you want to start your own channel, these are good things to work on yourself to help you learn how to channel. I have a whole plastic crate of packages like this. I get these labels and I get these pencil holders at the dollar store. One pencil or one label, you get like 50 labels in one. I haven't had to buy another one yet. These are on sale usually around back to school, which will be right around now. You can get them at Walmart, Dollar General, Dollar Tree. I get most of them at Dollar Tree. $1. Yeah, Dollar Tree. I can tell by the tag, which I never took off. But these are for like little kids' pencils, but inside are my channeled cards, and it keeps them dry, keeps them safe. Channeled cards for love situation. I put cute little stickers on them, mostly so that they don't stick together. Butterflies in my tummy. It just helps me channel and figure out what's going on. These are all things I do in my own time when I feel like channeling and working on my work. Usually when everyone else is sleeping and I can't. Basically is when I make these, but just wanted to show you that I have like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different packages all about love readings, because that's the most people come to me for personally. I also have, of course, my fortune cookie tarot, which is just channeled messages on pieces of paper that I fold up. Actually, across the room that you can't see, I have a tote this big and this wide full of papers like this, and I change them out so they don't get old. Also, I channel a lot of love letters, and as you can tell, I have channeled several love letters, and I keep them all because time is irrelevant, and they have, they're generic, but not at the same time. I find that Spirit speaks to many different people through one letter. I don't know how they work up there. I'm just creating better ways to get their messages across. These boxes, in this box, if you go to Dollar Tree around Valentine's Day, this was $1, this was $1. I got a couple of these because I can remember which one is which by the cover. Like this one's very Valentine-y because I got it at Valentine's, but I have one with a rainbow that I just got in the summer. These are, I think they're called like stationery boxes or something like that, or gift boxes maybe, but I don't, but, oh. Actually, this one, I didn't get at Dollar. I normally get them at Dollar Tree. I got this one at Dollar General, so it's 50 cents more. Not a big deal, but the Dollar Tree ones are $1. Alright, and then of course I like to channel. I speak or try to speak to you guys in very creative ways and help myself learn how to channel, and I like to recycle. So, tissue box. These are famous couples. Like this one is Britney Spears, Kevin Federline. Again, if you watch my other video, at my old job, they were throwing this paper away, and it's really thick quality, and I made so many things out of them, and it's pretty. This one says Ellen DeGeneres and Portia de Rossi, Johnny Depp and Amber Heard, Seal and Heidi Klum, which just helps me figure out what's going on in your relationship by relating it to what, you know, we as people know about them. Not saying it's necessarily true, but, and then movies. So these help me a lot in love readings. I also do the same thing. Instead of like full couples, I have Divine Masculine, just famous people, or like even cartoon characters for masculine and feminine, like Minnie Mouse and Mickey Mouse and like Goofy and Wonder Woman. So it helps me get your character across as well. Like, if you're looking for qualities like who's my lover or who's my soulmate, that really helps with that as well. I recommend doing that. and use like TV shows and music and movies that speak to you. That will help you channel well. But let's get into the actual decks. This is another Wish.com that I wish I didn't get, and I wish I got the hardcover deck because this doesn't come with any of the guidebooks. But you've seen it a lot. It's the Romance Oracle cards. I recommend getting this on Amazon because you get the hardcover, you get the book, and better quality of card because this is very cheap and the fronts are already wearing out. So eventually I'm going to invest in the bigger deck, but I'm sure you've seen these a lot on other tarot card reader channels. I feel like this is a universal. Everybody uses this for love. Really helps explain what's going on as far as feelings. Really important in twin flame readings as well. No communication, no contact readings. Very popular. This was one of the first decks I ever got for love, and I would suggest getting this first because it helps you learn oracle cards and how to channel. And the messages come in quite clear, at least for me. A lot of other tarot card readers use it, so I'm sure that connects to them. Now these little ones I did get on Amazon. I think they're just naturally little because I don't, even other people, I think they're the same size. So this one is called Under the Roses, Lenormand. Weird title, but I like it. It actually does come with a guidebook for that one. Very simple numerology, sayings, and pictures. Actually gives you the cards. If you learned tarot on playing cards, this would be a good deck for you. I like it for love because it talks about, to me it speaks more about love relationships, what's going on. I use this a lot in twin flames, or people are struggling, want to know if they're going to get back together, how they feel. Those readings are good for this one. I like the back as well. Kind of reminds me of Beauty and the Beast with the rose. And the box is cute with the clock tower. It's actually one of the cards. I recommend this. It's very useful. You can use it across the board, but I use it for love mostly. This is another one that's quite famous. A lot of people have and use, the Island Time Wellness. You can get this in black or pink. I wish I could get it in pink, but it wasn't available when I ordered it on Amazon. But I'm sure you've seen these a lot. These are specifically for love readings. I don't really see how you would use, I mean, you could use them in regular readings, but a lot of it's geared towards love and how they're feeling and the actions they're taking and where they want this to go. This deck is really good for that, but it doesn't have a guidebook for this one. Maybe you can get hardcover, I would check, but I've only ever seen them in this size with other people as well, so maybe it only comes in that way. I'm not sure. This is also a soft deck that I got on Amazon. It's rather new. Not too many people, well, more people have it now. I feel like it came out in the beginning of 2020. It started to get popular. It's called the Millennial Tarot. Very cute. I like it. It gives you a saying and a picture, but if you look in the corner, this is actually the tarot, what it would be in the tarot card, which is the Justice card. It gives you a lot of information on the back as well. So I like it. This tells me what kind of person, like how do they see you, or what kind of character are they. These are good for that. You can use these for other readings as well, but I focus mostly on love with these. Super cute. Not a very big deck. It's kind of like my Urban Tarot. I feel like an Urbanite made these, but I like it. I would definitely add it to your collection. If you want to learn about people, like what kind of person they are, what are their character traits, or you're trying to come up with details and who's coming towards a person, this deck is for you. Amazon. Alright, so I also got this on Wish.com, and I wish I got the hardcover, but they have so many different decks. This is a little bit brutal and very blunt. There's swearing on these, but I like it. I like the edgy, take no prisoners, have no mercy. Sometimes you need that. It's not that harsh, but it is a little triggering to people. You don't get a guidebook in this, but although they give you a front part one of the cards has an advertisement on the back, which was like, what the heck? But anyway, this one says, get some fucking sleep. And on the back it says, you are being an ass because you are fucking tired. Face to pillow now. So in a funny way, but also triggering way, it tells you what's up. It don't sugarcoat. And you can use this across the board, but I use this most for love readings. Like, what do I need to transmute for this to come together? Very simple, nothing too fancy. The messages can be triggering. Again, I would warn your viewers or people you're reading for that, hey, this one's a little bit triggering, but it's meant to be funny, so have a light heart with this one. Give a disclaimer before you use it. This is another popular one that I got on Amazon. You've seen it all the time, I'm sure. I could just call this my Kipper deck because it's really long, weird name. And you can get it on Amazon. It has a nice magnet close. I like it. Hard deck takes good care of your cards. Has a nice little guidebook in there. Nothing too fancy with the box, but numerology, pictures and words. That's how I like to roll. You can use these for any kind of reading, but I use it mostly for love. Any kind of love reading or relationship issues. This is the deck I like to pull a lot. Super cute. I'm sure you've seen it all the time. I haven't seen them any bigger than this. I'm not sure if you can get them bigger, but you can get this on Amazon. Okay, all right, the archetype cards. A lot of people have these as well on YouTube, but it's so good to have this because this, again, like the Millennial deck, talks about a person's character or what energy they're in or how somebody views them. It's helpful in that. Nice guidebook, nice and thick. No fancy artwork on the box. For some strange reason, I don't know why because I didn't read the box, but they give you, I don't know if this is to make your own cards, but there's quite a few blank ones in the back. I just leave them in the box and don't use them. But there is plenty of cards, so it's not like they rip you off. They give you the pros and the negatives to each one. So like this would be a warrior. It says light attributes: strength, skill, discipline, and toughness of will, heroism, stoicism, and self-sacrifice and conquering the ego. The shadow attributes are trading ethical principles for victory at any cost, indifference to the suffering inflicted on others. So it doesn't just talk about the good things about a person you're trying to describe or a person's character or how someone sees them. It says the bad things too, which can be quite triggering, but I like because it's more of a well-rounded reading. I highly suggest using this. You can use this for any kind of reading. What's coming at you? What kind of person are you? What's the gossip about you? You can use this, but I usually use it a lot for love, so I put it in this category. The back of the deck is pretty cute. It's like safari-ish. I don't know, it's like a cheetah's butt. I don't know what that's supposed to be, but it gives me safari. Oh my god, this whole night's gonna be all day. I haven't been able to talk. It's like my tongue is like tied in a knot or heavy or something. I don't know what it is today. Maybe the collective is having throat chakra issues, so sorry for all the stutters. Alright, next is the Divine Energy Oracle. I use this a lot to try to figure out how the Divine Masculine or the Divine Feminine is feeling. Cute little heart box, nothing major. Gives you a nice thick guidebook, which I actually did peek at this before. But mostly they're pictures with nice little messages. This also helps, like, if you're talking to the Divine Feminine, like, do something different that'll help you get your mind off this love situation. Like, that's advice to them personally and their relationship. If they want to know how someone's feeling, this is a good way to get those feelings as well. To me, this is overall a vibe and feeling. How is somebody vibing to your situation? How are they feeling about you? This is an excellent deck to have. The Divine Energy Oracle. Amazon.com. Angel blah, blah. Somebody please, can I just have a new mouth? Because I just can't deal. Anyway, Angel Answers Oracle cards. I'll get my shit together by the pickle pile, I promise. Alright, so a lot of people have this. You can use it for any kind of reading, but I focus on love with this. Nice little guidebook. Cute back of the cards. Good quality. This helps with like time frames, like when is something going to happen, what's going on, yes and no. It's kind of like a card pendulum, if you will. Helps you find out what's coming, like what's coming for me reading. You could use these as well. I like it, super cute. I recommend having it in your library as well. I'm thinking about buying a pendulum, but I'm not quite sure. I'm on the fence about it. I also wanted to do a sound healing bowl, but so many people have that, and I'm trying to be different. So I'm like, I gotta find my niche, people. I'm still trying. Alright, so these decks I bought on a whim because these are one of the times where it looks really cool and the reviews were deceiving. Because I'm not a huge fan of these. I barely use them, but you know, they looked cooler. This one is Music Oracles, all famous people. This really helps, again, with getting like someone's character. How do they view you? Cute little guidebook, explains each card. It's famous people, gives you a little information on the bottom to channel more. It's like, so if you're trying to who's my twin flame, or who the love interest coming by. If I drew the Dolly Parton card, it could be like, well, they could be someone who might have a nice set of boobies, or they could be blonde, or they have a southern accent. You know, there's good at getting qualities out there. Or how other people see you. James Brown, maybe a little egotistical, maybe you're a good dancer. You know what I mean? There's ways to use this as well. And all other kinds of readings. But like I said, I use this for trying to figure out who somebody's love interest is. Also with this one, the Love Oracles, same principle, all famous people. Really cute box. They're made by the same people. We got Gandhi, Sergey, Hugh Hefner, Yoko Ono, like mad famous people. Again, same principle. It just helps you. I think, oh, there's George Michael. Even Princess Diana's in here somewhere. Courtney Love, like mad people. It's a cute deck. If you like celebrities and like movie decks, this is right up your alley. You can use it. I'm not saying I hate it, but this gets distracting. Too much words, I feel, in my opinion. But these are both found on Amazon as well, if you are interested in those. Those are like once in a blue moon when I feel like playing with something strange. I'll take those out. Something strange in the neighborhood. We're gonna come. Stuck in my head all the time. Nice thick deck book. This one is Sacred Destiny Oracle. The title right in the box for me. I like it. This is rather new. I've only had them for a couple weeks, but again, very simple word and pictures because I channel to pictures more than anything else. So if the artwork is beautiful, I like it. The more it pulls to my abilities, the more I use, the better I get. And the backs are pretty. I like it. Amazon, if you're interested. Again, it is the Sacred Destiny Oracle, and it's definitely available because I just bought it. Alright, so spellcasting oracle cards. I got these on Amazon as well. Same principle. You're going to find a basic theme in my library. Words and pictures. Cool back. I like the interesting design. Good messages. You can really use these for any, but again, like I said, I like to use these for love. Nice guidebook. There is a longer affirmation in this deck. that's very, I mean, maybe like every 10th deck has an affirmation in it. So I like it when you open the box, and not only did they design this card for you to channel your gifts, but they're giving you an affirmation to help you open your gifts even more. I like it. Again, Spellcasting Oracle on Amazon. This is rather new. I just got this. This is going to help me figure out people's love energies. Nice guidebook, simple box. Beautiful artwork, and a nice message on the bottom, and those big words that help me channel in on what exactly is going on. But I mostly focus on the top part here. Like this says, she who is present, she who is wild. Those are the ones I'm paying attention, even if it's a he, because that tells me, and the picture talks to me about what energy they're bringing to the table, or how they're feeling, or what energies they feel for another person. That would be a good deck to have for your readings as well. Again, it's the Koi Q. How the fuck? It's French. I didn't take French. That was the one I avoided. Oh, the backs are pretty too. I took Italian, and then I switched to a school who didn't have Italian in my last year, and they made me take Spanish, which is not, everyone's like, oh, it's the same thing. No, it isn't. I was so fucking confused. What's going on? Alright, so the Divine Feminine Oracle. This is another one to get a person's energy. What energy are they in? What energy are they feeling for someone? Really big book because it talks about the goddesses. So if you want to learn a lot about goddesses, this is a good deck to learn. I actually gave this away in pocket size for one of my past giveaways. I like it. Beautiful artwork, nice messages. The word, like the names are kind of fucking hard to say, I'm not gonna lie. But the backs are cool. And again, I read energies to this, like what kind of feelings is somebody feeling? What energy are they giving off? Like, am I not into this connection, or I'm madly obsessed with this? You know, this helps me with energy, so I recommend it. The Divine Feminine Oracle. It does read Divine Masculine energy as well. I just feel like I should say that. This is a cute deck I got. I started using it for past life readings, but now I use it more for love. It's the Vintage Wisdom Oracle. I got this on Amazon. Really cute. Simple box, nothing inside, but a nice guidebook. It's actually a harder guidebook, which is a rare quality. Get my speech shit together. The backs are really cute. They do look vintage, like old Victorian. And it's just a picture and a word, which again, seems to be my style. Now that I'm going through these, I'm like, oh my god. But I like depending on my own gifts rather than traditional meanings of things. Sometimes I don't even look at the words and I just look at the pictures. And sometimes I don't even look at the pictures and I just look at the words. It depends on what I'm drawn to. But you can find this on Amazon if you are interested. I like it. Like I said, you can also use it for past life. I have another deck like this. I think it's called, it was Nature's Whispers, but this one is Whispers of Love. So, same company, and I love the artwork. Guidebook I put on top, plus my paper. Don't lose those papers, but look at how beautiful this artwork is. With the words, and the writing, and the pictures. Like, I love these decks. And the backs are pretty. I'm sure you've seen a lot of readers with these because how could you not? The artwork is beautiful. I like it. Good messages too. Amazon, another big Amazon supporter over here. It's just easier because they're the cheapest around most of the time. It ships right to your house. I've never had a problem with them losing any of my shit. For the most part. I did get my money back because I ordered a deck and then they were like, oh wait, we don't have any more. That's happened, but they've never been lost in the mail. Wisdom of the Night, or Wisdom of the House of Night, to me helps me figure out their shadow work in a love situation. Really pretty box, simple, thick guidebook. Again, with the words and the pictures. However, there is one negative that I must warn you about. I like the shiny, but the corners are like razor fucking sharp. I don't know if it's just my deck or if they're all like this, but I mean, they're better now because I've used them, but the first like 10, 12 times I used this deck, I had paper cuts all over from the sharp ridges. So this company needs to take better care of our tarot reader hands, because it's like you could like cut someone's throat with these corners. They're sharp. But I do like the meanings and the artwork. It does speak to me, especially in love readings. But I would suggest that just be careful when you're first using it, because that shit was sharp. Maybe it's just my deck. I hope it's just mine, and they don't do that to everyone. But other than that, I mean, now I can use it without getting a paper cut. You just gotta like let it get dull and then you're good. But I use this deck a lot more now that it's dull, I will say. Amazon, you can get that one. Next is Journey of Love. Super cute box. I got this on Amazon. Again, comes with the paper. Hang on to that. Keep it as flat as possible. Oh, hey. That's not supposed to be in here. I'll put it over here. This is when I find like tarot cards on the floor that I didn't see to pick up, or they're randomly stuck in other decks. I have a little slot over here, and next time I use the deck I put it back, so that way I don't ever lose any cards. So I would recommend having a little place where you put found miscellaneous cards, and then every time I use a deck I peek through like any of them in there. Okay, good. So I don't end up losing any, because sometimes they fly on the ground and you don't see it, and then I come down here the next night, I'm like, oh, there's a tarot card on there, and I already put the deck away. Usually I pick it up and put it right back, but if I'm in the middle of something like now, I got time for that shit. But anyway, numerology in the, oh my god. Numerology in the corner, pictures, words on the side. You can really use these for anything, but I use them for love readings. Really pretty. I got these a long time ago, so I hope that they're still in print. If you're interested, I did get it on Amazon. Journey of Love. Okay, and last one for this. I love this deck. I took ballet and dance for years, and as a dancer, it speaks to my soul, and the artwork is beautiful. It's called the Cosmic Dancer Oracle. You can get this on Amazon. Again, with the paper. Try to keep it as flat as possible. Nice guidebook. Nothing fancy with the box. This reminds me of like old school parchment. But like all my guidebooks are in perfect shape because I don't mess with them. But I like the artwork. And again, simple words and numerology. Beautiful artwork. I love the backs. This is like definitely a girly, feminine-ish deck. I use it for advice and healing as far as love or trying to figure out what's going on. Super cute. Highly recommend it. Kind of reminds me of Ariel from The Little Mermaid. Alright, I hope you liked it. That was a look at my love library. I got a couple more to do. We have 1, 2, 3 more to do before Thursday, so maybe I'll bang them out tomorrow, and I think I'm just going to do 2 tomorrow and the last one on Thursday, because these are actually like more draining than a reading lately. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I'm realizing how much shit I have in here. Anyway, I hope you liked this. I hope it was helpful. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you, Lord, for giving me the privilege of speaking, but could you help me clean it up a little? Damn. Alright. I'll get my shit together. I'm going to do a pickle pile tonight. Stay tuned from that. I'm just going to take a little break and hope my mouth starts working like a normal fucking mouth, because I don't know what's good right now. Love you all. Bye.